Hello everyone, and welcome back to Witcher 3. So I've noticed I'm back in that state where basically I don't have the best times to record this. Like, I'm busy with other stuff, so... Well, technically I'm in between stuff, let's go with that. Not that busy because, well, it's like off-season, so we... But yeah, it's basically to the state where my narcolepsy, yeah. My narcolepsy. Well, we're gonna call it. It's starting to kick in again. And, your lack of interest and all that fun stuff, so we haven't really been doing too much of this. Like, I tried to record, get maybe a video in, or two, then sleep. Because some nights I was able to do basically 3 to 6 videos, practically, or more in one night, but now it's like, now, I just want to sleep, and sleep, and sleep. That happens to me a lot. So recording this in the afternoon, which is also a horrible idea because it's hot as hell.
That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
Anyway, let's go look for drowners. I'm sorry, we really should advance the plot. I'm getting tired of watching that same loading sequence. Well, Yennefer and Geralt sought on crack on crate to weaken the druid's resolve, because we haven't actually advanced the plot yet. Too much side stuff. Apparently the game wants me to go swimming, which I don't really want to do, but there's that cave. So you could investigate the other place, but or you could just, you know, go to the frickin' Drowner Cave is, yeah. So we can't actually look at those because we're in hill, but yeah.
That stench again. Slime and rotting flesh.
Something killed a drowner.
More drowners.
Well, of course there was more drowners. What did you expect? There should not be drowners? In the drowner lane? Also note we don't refer to the drowned dead or the Buccaneers of the mountain. Everything is there we go. Only one. Also remember, hard.
A monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
But they get pig from now.
Bruises on his neck,
Yeah,
crushed larynx, strangled. Almost untouched. Hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Well, we have cows, we have pigs. Someone's got a decent feast hill.
Bits of boats, torn sails, lines. Sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here. Unless... she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands cover up my scent.
So, remember that one thing we picked up in town a while ago? Drowning pheromones? Exactly. That is not that. Oh. So, slurp.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
But chest. Of course she coexists with the drowners. I mean, it's a water hag. They do that. I mean, how many drowners in a water hag do it fight and fail? That's also. Hey, you can drown in a water hag. But she's dead. And we get a water hag trophy. I'll leave the sword there, cause meh. You know I don't like this game. Murky caves, dark water. It bothers me. And my sinuses fell off too. Wonderful. Of course you can just jump on the water. That would be too hard to get out. Don't ask me how we're climbing most of that. I don't even know. And back on mute because sinuses. Okay, hopefully I'm good now. I doubt though.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old clever one. She was the danger.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Huzzah. Meh.
Thanks. So long.
She beasts taken to slaughtering lumberjacks. That's why we got so little wood coming in us all.
So now then. We still have most of that stuff over there we can't actually do yet. We still have quite a few things to do here, inland. Like one stuff here, stuff there. Thou. Wait, thou? Oh, so didn't I do that race? I guess I did the race over hill. Not the race over hill. But now then, let's work on the side main.
Don't eat so much. Why the spit not?
Yeah, side main story.
Smear your ass with
Eye on you.
Oh, so was there something I wanted? Oh yeah, there was something I wanted for hill. I wanted to put these in storage. And I'm gonna keep my unfit clothes and field line armor. Eventually got to work on hour sets or something, but meh. Oh yeah, it's slightly better because reasons. Oh yeah, we need more Quinn, don't we? Should work on that. But to make Master Quarry ones, I need to go back to Hatari.
I heard Grey
Or wait, either Hatari or...
Come here a minute.
Wait, what?
They sure what?
Greetings, Simon. Lugas decided to let you go?
Nay, it was me decided to leave. Time's come to settle some scores, and you're gonna help me.
Eh?
A favor for a favor, remember? You owe me a debt. Pay it, or cover you and your whole line with shame.
Oh, you. Don't remember this quest.
Gotta tell me what it's about first.
And I say you needn't know. It's honor binds you to do what I say. Do whatever I fancy asking you.
What do I have
My
to do?
line doesn't have too rosy a future anyway. But never mind that. What do I do?
There's a lake here on Ardskellig, near Blandair. A lone hut on its shore. We'll meet there. It's where I tell you what comes next. Don't tarry long, or you'll have me thinking you're trying to weasel out. And you don't want Simon Branding to be thinking that.
Yeah, I'll meet you 10 episodes from now, probably.
May your axe never crumble.
You're a witcher, right? Ow!
Yeah.
Hey there.
Oops. That's the frickin' drift. Something that annoys me about some games is just... I mean, it's like we stop.
feared to enter cursed wood.
So we stop moving, but yeah, it takes like
Well,
a second
my dad's
longer.
off fighting the black ones.
Freya smile upon you. Tend to your own.
You see, Lugas is fixing for a fight. Not with the black ones, but with us.
You!
Oh god, this thing. Well, we can wait a day and a half for this thing to get down now, I suppose. So, what are you looking at?
Respect, Witcher.
He's looking at...
We drank 3 pots of Heartstopper, a bottle of rum, and washed it all down with wine. Rose next morn without a murmur and went hunting.
Aye, tavern's a buzz about it.
This is the most unsafe elevator there is. I mean, just think of one of those ropes broke. Well, I suppose at least tell because, a long way we were trying to dash to the city, go all the way up there, and
Continental dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their
Lift
corpses
yourself
out.
here. Killed hung there half a day.
Little Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her.
Master Geralt. A guard spotted you from the tower. They sent me to open the gates.
Why was it closed? Is that famous Skellige hospitality?
Me. 'Tis tradition. After the feast, the Jarls will choose the king, so the doors must remain closed. Only the sons and daughters of Skellige may stay in the castle.
Krach make an exception just for me?
All know what you did for Ceres and Hjalmar. Today, you're one of us. Come. Krakow waits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there. I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
shows some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Ah, stop your shite boasting.
Ceres! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Aye.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Why, stubborn, fierce, mule-headed. Refuses to listen to anyone.
Exactly! True, Arnvald. Me and Ceres, we're near twins in that regard.
Don't see Krach. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell, Witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
Did you sever his head? Head of a giant on your mantle.
I was like, what made you that?
Decoration.
No,
Kill a giant's one thing, but outfoxing a hind, now that's
Respect, Witcher.
Only one chosen.
Something I've always
finally
Aye.
a chance to
What do you
frolic
Witchers
a
do
bit.
once
My
there are
mind
no
clear,
battles, lashings, or
conscience
giants
clear.
around?
Best blade's not worth shite of a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Music
Grab those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
a table
Blade's
dance.
not worth shite of a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Something I've always wanted. What do you Witchers do once there are
We're
no
like this.
battles?
Best blade's not worth shite of a weak arm swinging it, eh?
Respect.
Straight last night, too.
We waited in ambush now. Soon as it comes visit us, we'll show you what a real thing is. You ever tried fishbowl?
Wait, where did Ceres actually go?
Respect, Witcher.
Best blade's not worth shite of a weak arm swinging it, eh?
May your axe never
I
crumble.
don't even know where she went. She just vanished.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Kill a giant's one thing, but outfoxing a hind.
Oh well, let's go talk to Krach and Crate.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
Right.
Take it you have a
course we
specific
do.
family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellig has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
But
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby.
politics in a
A
nutshell,
king
everyone.
by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the
Or
wisdom of
lifting
it.
their skirts for any passerby.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
So, now then. What's up?
May I?
You must even. Come. I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking? Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrige instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Between you and me, Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king?
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? Then yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Cerys has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience. Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
So, you have Hjalmar, which... Oh, gotta go fight them black ones. Gotta go plunge the whole Isle into war. And then we have Cerys who... Well, let's think it about. Let's plan. Let's strategize this. Here's the best option.
Promise
my
me a
choice is a
reward
bit
for helping your
obvious.
children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
He gives us a fancy sword that's going in
Beautiful
the stash.
craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it! Hjalmar's probably started another row.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Yep, let's go. Blue goes, blue goes, blue goes, and then fighting starts. Oh my god, that was bad. Oh. Well. Remember, we drew our silver sword. Not our, steel sword, which is for people and beasts, but our silver sword.
Well, what is it?
By...
Your son did well in the Cave of Dreams.
Why even tell me this?
Well, got reason to believe you underestimate him.
What? Did he whine to you? Oh, a shame. When I see him, I'll...
He didn't say anything. It's just... well,
This
it's plain
here is
obvious.
the worst time to say this.
Two clans on one
A neighbor is...
in the days of...
doesn't change the...
Can we do
Just
this
out of
hill?
curiosity, why do they call
We
you madman?
can.
Yeah! That's why.
I feel better now, thanks.
Farewell, Lucas.
Now then, what we were actually supposed to be doing. Yeah, we shouldn't have... Anyway, let's just proceed.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick! Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dan, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Well, things have escalated.
Damn it. Things have sure gotten messy.
That's putting it mildly. We've clues to examine, things to consider. We must find out how this came to be, elsewise
We've no time for that. I know where to find the guilty.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened?
Yep, that's
Learn
Sean.
all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
Up, time to make a decision. Yalmar series. Yalmar series. Up, I'm going to series.
You're right, Saris. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
But yeah, things went to shit. In a matter of seconds.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of centering wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish.
Yeah,
Face went
everyone
red,
was showing
but he
the
kept
blue
drinking.
juice.
Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, Lugos, Lugos. Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
So, who all died?
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all. I heard you helped Lugos, as you helped me with the Haim.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
There's one clue. But I like how we had to bring that up right to Madman Lugos before this. Like, hey, I helped your son. By the way, your son's dead now. Of course, since we talked to him before this is relevant, his son technically wasn't dead, but now he is. So anyway.
We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find.
Well,
I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
time to investigate. Detective Geralt.
Pull yourself together.
Fang marks, claw marks,
How'd they get in?
broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him. So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death.
You think
Let it go.
Got me
Okay.
eye on you.
Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself.
Does the gods do it? Maybe they're punishing us.
For what?
Drogadar.
You're talking rubbish.
Scald's played his last.
Got me eye on you.
There's Am in the bell.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
So, before we do that also, so, remember here, beast. Bears, right. Then cursed ones, berserkers. And apparently our source have reported there was puff bomb. And fire. This character likes to speak of men Norse berserkers. He transforms into bears when overrun by battle rage.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowl's empty. All the horns are in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood.
Ceres, come here.
A
Investigation.
guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
We
Berserkers.
just read that,
Scald's
but
name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. Stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield.
yeah, it's like, by the way, you mean like, druids? But no, the druids don't do that. Not in this one, anyway.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
And now we go investigate. Huzzah! Huzzah! Oh, hi, you.
Freyr, our
I
mother,
forgot you were
may the
druid.
sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said,
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Saris wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
So basically like morphine, heroin, yeah. Anyway, so what does this have to do
Mardrome
with
related in
berserkers?
any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.
Clues. Come on, we gotta go. Gotta go fast.
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red funeral. Viewer died there. Yeah, son of a...
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Blasphemous sign.
Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow. But so does blood.
Might say he got his wish.
Maybe he did it.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Nah, he's probably
Relax.
punching people.
Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
By punching people. By the way, while we're here. While we're here. Wait. That's the way to that. I can't go in it yet. but
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
we keep the poison. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's
Ugh! The stench! Is it vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries in his mind.
who'd ruin the booze.
Right behind you.
That's a relief.
But I just thought about. So what is this?
Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the?
And that's why there's
The spirit!
exactly.
There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
By the way, oops.
Quick.
Follow Siri through the tunnel.
God, we might have been
catching
burned
up?
alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end.
So hey, look, we're on this
This
side
is a
now.
secret passage.
One rarely used, more like. When Yalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Ugh, bygone days.
Yeah, very point. And now we're over now.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac,
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
So yeah, see? That thanking for the logic. Makes me a bit sad that she's not our romantic option, though that would be a way out since I know her dad. Yeah.
Someone walked through the mead. Could you ask for clearer prints? Sticky from the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue
Must have
nearby.
felt his
Something
clothing
else to
rip.
follow. I was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.
Wow. Seems he's decided to betray us.
Look, it's him!
Grab
Wow.
a horse, we'll chase him down.
If you weren't suspicious before, now you definitely are.
How you like that silver?
By the way,
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
you've
Doubt he'll
upset the
When I
guard.
get my hands on him.
Was it hard?
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Slice.
Not so
Got
fast,
him.
Roach.
Yeah, I think that dealt with him.
Why'd you betray them? Talk or I'll finish what I started.
No Uncreate should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stops saying it. It's Berna Bran, isn't it? You were never a good liar, Arnvald.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slander our clan in the process. If she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left, the only claimant to Skellige's throne.
Well, we do need proof.
We need proof. Your word against Berna's, that's not enough.
Anvald, help us. And I'll ask my dad to grant you an honorable death. I'll insist.
I've letters from her. Instructions. How to poison the mead. But she never signed them. There's no seal.
Will that be enough?
It'll have to be. We shouldn't delay. Time to gather the Jarls.
Time to make decisions. Huzzah.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Ceres on Crate. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolda. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Berna Brands.
Dun dun dun.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you? You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers. I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolda are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Well, Arnvald served your family for years, yo.
Ceres speaks true. Berna commanded me to poison the maid. When Ceres and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancrate, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay
it's
for
like
it
the
with his
Dragon
head.
Age trial.
Berner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolder ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
Oh yeah, I can totally vouch for what
I
she
can
says.
vouch for Ceres. She's telling the truth.
You, yet another Ancrate lackey. Did Ceres entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how. Or has Crack paid you to smear my name?
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher. More than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
True, I suppose. There's no proof.
Got one more piece of evidence.
A letter from Berna to Arnvald, instructing him how to spike the mead.
That's not my handwriting.
It lacks my signature. It lacks my seal.
But perfume soaked through the parchment. A very strong scent, you know. Still to be sensed.
Is this your proof, lass? Is this what you call evidence of my supposed treason? Don't make me laugh.
Your
Berna's right, Ceres.
freaking out in the back.
Tis
though.
all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan Ancrate will face.
Huh.
I'm sorry, Ceres.
Wait!
There we go.
Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
There's your evidence right there.
You stand silent. You gave Ceres no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself. Me. The family. The clan.
Svanrika, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As
Well,
the
there you
eldest of
go.
the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan Ancrate, and you, Berna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
So technically we didn't win that trial. We got lucky by her son turning against her.
Werner had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure. I thank you, Geralt. Again.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land of heroes. Let this remind you of that. And now, I must ride for Gedinath, for the Jarl's Council. Time to pick a king.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me, see for yourself. All may listen to our deliberations.
Yeah, sure, why not? Might as well
I do
save
have a
you
horse
a
in the
decent
race.
note.
Can't refuse, to be honest.
As I thought. Well, let's go.
So, because of our actions, though, it should be obvious who the next king, or should I say, queen, will be. The true High Queen of Skyrim. Oh, wait.
We're just in time.
They've already started.
Oh, so we need to go over here anyway, so convenience that takes us
Weren't
in.
long ago, we gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place.
Lugos.
I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Ceres! 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 Ceres!
Lugos is like, screw this, I'm out. But yay, we did stuff. Huzzah! Anyway, and that's Phil. People to talk to. Stuff to do. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all. Have a nice day.